Hello everyone, my name is Dmitry Rogozhny, and in this video I'll be looking at the SharePoint Online Provisioning service. This service allows you to add samples and solutions to your tenant. You can use these samples and solutions to learn more about the SharePoint capabilities, you can prepare demos for your colleagues, or you can use them as the starting point for your provisioning templates that will be tailored for your company's needs. All these are valid options. The service has been implemented by the community members and is supported by the SharePoint PnP team. It contains a bunch of predefined templates. There's the samples and solutions. So the difference here between samples and solutions is that samples are more simple configurations that leverage the out-of-the-box SharePoint functionality, while solutions cover more complex scenarios and they involve the deployment of custom solutions implemented with the SharePoint framework. So let me show you how you can add a sample to your tenant. So first of all, you need to select the sample you want to add. Then you need to review the description. So it covers the scenario for the template. So in my case, this would be the welcome page for a site. And then you can see the content that will be added during the configuration of this template. So in this case, this would be the new site collection with the custom homepage, and there will be a list of news articles along with some sample images. And also you can see the full layout for the page and a list of prerequisites required for this template. So in this case, I need to use a tenant administrator account, and this template can be applied only for English tenants. Okay, and now I'm ready to add this content to my tenant. And at this point, you would need to sign in with your Office 365 account. As you can see, I'm signed in under my tenant administrator account. And if you're using this service for the first time, you would need to consent to give a consent to add content to your tenant. Now I can modify some settings. There's the email that will receive the notification once the configuration is done. And if you want, you can modify title, URL, and the theme for the site collections that will be provisioned. Okay, and now I can select to start provisioning and I confirm. So here you can see the URL for the new site collection that will be added, and the configuration does not happen immediately, so it might take some time, a couple of minutes, depending on the complexity of the template that we've selected. So I will wait for the confirmation email, and let me skip ahead and we'll continue once the configuration is done. Okay, now everything is ready, and I know that because I've received an email from the service saying that my request is completed, and here's the link to my newly created site collection. By the way, if the request would fail, you would receive an email as well, and it would look something like that. So it would say that the request has failed, and you will get the stack trace from the provisioning service. If you won't be able to track down the problem by yourself, you can ask for help. There's the link in the email, and it will take you to the GitHub repository where you can create an issue, and the community members will be able to help you with your problems. Okay, and from this email I can open the newly created site collection, and you can see that it has been configured. So I've got this menu and some demo content, and now I can use this site collection and I can work with it in any way I want. And in a similar way you can provision other samples and solutions. So you need to check the description for the sample. You can see what will be added during the provisioning, and you can check the prerequisites to make sure that everything is fine. Okay, so we've seen how you can use the provisioning service to add samples to your tenant, and there are two additional resources that I'd like to recommend that are related to the provisioning service. So the first one is the GitHub repository called SPDEF provisioning templates. So for every template that is available with the provisioning service, you can find the corresponding PNP provisioning template in here. So what it means is that for example, for the template that we've provisioned, you can find the source, and here's the template.xml file, which is the PNP provisioning template that you can grab, and you can provision it without the service by using the PNP provisioning engine, or you can take this file and modify it in any way you want to create your own provisioning template that will be tailored to your needs. So it is a very useful repository, and you can learn a lot by looking at the content of this repository. And the second resource is the SharePoint Lookbook, which is the collection of designs for SharePoint Modern Pages created by Microsoft designers, and you can check these designs. For every design available, there's the full layout, and also a list of features and web parts you used to implement this particular design. So yeah, it's a great place to get inspired, as it says here. Okay, and that's it for today. I will provide all the links to resources in the description of this video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!